I'm a big believer in Professor Timothy Snyder's book on tyranny, where, one of the main rules when you encounter a tyrant, an aspiring dictator, is don't obey in advance. I don't see, and I can see the criticism of a Jack Smith. Well, why don't you just stick it out and be fired? I see it as a little bit different. Jack Smith, as best I can tell, given the manner in which he was brought back to the Department of Justice, doesn't have a job at the Department of Justice. Once he was done working as special counsel, his office is dissolved. He's already delivered his report to Attorney General Garland. He literally, I believe, does not have a position at the Department of Justice. He would probably have to go about applying to be hired by the Department of Justice into some position. I will say for our viewers, he held the position previously as the head of the public integrity section. So, he is no stranger to the upper echelon of the DOJ operation. But I feel like his time as special counsel is at an end. So he's not so much quitting something, but what he was doing is at an end, and he would probably have to affirmatively apply to the Department of Justice to find some other position there.
Right. No, that makes sense. And then I guess in the aftermath of this chapter, of this era, do you look back and, obviously Jack Smith did what he could in the little bit of time that he could do it, but you look back at somebody like Merrick Garland. How do you think history is going to view Merrick Garland in the aftermath of this administration, knowing that we didn't even see Jack Smith appointed until years after the events of January 6th actually concluded, thereby effectively making it impossible for Jack Smith to even get Donald Trump in a courtroom before he would ultimately be elected president of the United States again?